and welcome along. Today on Thornton Farm, we have some corn, some maize to harvest. So that's what we're going to be doing. We need this chiefly for our pigs. So we will be tipping probably the first load in with the pigs. But for now, we just need to get into the combine and get started on here. So without further ado, let's get to it. So turn the combine on and unfold everything. There we go. Get us started up. Oh, there we go. Start her up. And away we go. So yeah, our main reason for having this crop is for pig feed. It is... yeah, we should have more here than we need initially for the pigs, but we are going to store it all. We're not. I'm not in the long run not planning to sell any of this. It just makes better sense to me to have this. We may do another field of corn next season. We are planning to buy another field. Once we sell some stuff this time round, yeah, we're gonna put probably some beet or something in that new field, and that will free us up the ability to have some more corn in one of these. I'm not quite sure which, because this is our smallest field. We have field 30. And I don't really want to do too much corn. Although, actually, I do want to do some corn for silage. One of the things about this map, and one of the things I want to do before the end, before I finish on here, is to have a nice big silage harvest. Because we have all the equipment to do it, and we have everything at the BGA set up. So actually... doing corn in field 13 in our biggest field would not be a bad idea for doing that, as we have all the equipment for doing that. But I think we'll see it. We'll have a look. My plans for next season are flexible at the moment, because basically we're going to put radish in everywhere to increase our yield by 50% next time. Which will make a massive difference. So we're going to have to. In fact, if we're going to buy a field, we're going to have to buy one soon, because we will want to put radish in on that at the moment as well. And then in the spring we will plant everywhere with various crops. It does mean that we won't be doing a winter crop, but that's fine for me at the moment. We're only going to do one of either wheat or barley, and seeing as we already did barley this season, I'll be looking at doing wheat. So a spring wheat in elsewhere. This is a much smaller header than the one we had for doing the soybeans last episode. So so it might take a little longer, but I'm hopeful that it doesn't require a time lapse. Shouldn't do. And to be perfectly honest, anything we don't fit in this episode, I will probably finish off camera, because we have done a lot of harvesting recently. Next episode, we will move on to something else. Now we do have the chopped straw mod, and I'm discovered over the last few days that chopped straw actually does first stage fertilization as well, which is interesting. I don't know if that includes how we have at the moment, where it's putting stuff down on the ground, which you wouldn't normally get without the chopped straw mod. So I'm wondering if you get fertilization, the first stage fertilization on both soybeans and corn as well, or whether it's just with straw. Maybe let me know in the comments. I know my other field 13, isn't fertilized because we didn't do chopped straw on that. We just did because we baled it. We got a lot of bales off it. And I'm now looking, and we sold half of those, which is why we have a bit more money. What I am a little bit concerned about is looking at my stack of bales in the shed. My little MB track can't reach the top one, so I'm going to have to pull the stack down a little bit because of that. But also, I'm not sure I've quite stacked them in the right way. I'm just going to reverse up and get that strip that I've missed. There we go. So yeah, but I'm also worried that I don't have enough bales now, which kind of says to me it's a little foolish to sell the bales that I sold, but never mind. Okay, we're at 90%, so hopefully when we get around the end here, we'll be able to pick up the Axion and get unloading. 93. Ooh, it's going to be close. Definitely going to be close. I think we're going to be alright. Right, we'll do one more headland. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Right. There we go. And okay, so as I don't want it driving into the combine, I'm going to have to do a bit of a strange maneuver here, I think, to get it turned around. There we go. Follow me on. Jump back in our combine. And away we go. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna have to. It's going a little bit straighter than I thought I was. Right. We're gonna have to take this off. Reverse it up again. There we go. Empty quite nicely, and I do like this function to follow me. I do like the fact that I can get a tractor to be up beside me. Oh, okay. Stop that there. Go. Probably not the most helpful of positions that I put that tractor, but considering we're about to go through the crop, that's not a huge issue. My tram lines are a bit strange on this fields, so we're not going to follow those when we cut into the crop. It would, yeah, they're at a strange angle to everything else. And yeah, we won't need more than 3 headlands. Oh, look, there goes the Flying Scotsman. I'm not sure we've seen that on this map yet, but yeah, there it is. I had all my lights on. So how did we... Okay, yeah, we did. Slightly surprised. I thought I'd done it in a different way. Or I'd planted it in a different way to how I'd expect. But actually I haven't, which is good. We are going down the field. That is the way in which we will head. I think we'll only need to cut into the crop a couple of times. Right, there we go. Down. Keep that straight in there, and that will, as I said before, cutting maize is really easy in this. It's just a case of keeping that centre bit, which is actually quite helpful with our what must be a broken wiper. Sitting in the middle of the thing. It's a bit strange for the wiper to be hanging straight down like that. You'd expect it to be off to one side. But it does make quite a nice line for us for doing this. And round. And away we go again. There we are. And oh no, needs to be over slightly. Yeah, about there. We'll do it. Oh wow. No, we need to be one more over. There. It can be a bit misleading. But it is working. We're working fine now. Good. How are we doing? So we're about 15 minutes into this episode. So we're about halfway through. We have cut into the field, which is good. We are at 55% full, so we're not full yet. I want to straighten that up a bit. So I want to go in with 4 to the side, which is there. And there goes the goods train the other way. Nice big long train. So the other job that we need to do on the farm is we do need to do some muck spreading. So that's what we will be doing next episode. We have a lot of muck to spread, and that will be going on field 13. I'm intrigued to see what effect it has doing muck spreading and then doing the radishes into it. Whether that will do 1 or 2 stages of fertilization really intrigues me. So we'll see how that what happens with that. I think the radishes are an entirely separate stage of fertilization, and I need to test that theory out. I'm sure someone will also tell me, but yeah, I want to give it a test and see how it works. Oh, how are we missing bits? That's annoying. We must have worked our way out or worked our way in or something on our first cut. I think I had to go back and grab those bits. We're also gonna work on a new way to feed the pigs. There's a mod that I've got that we're going to purchase that is to do with pig feeding, so I'll have a go with that in a bit. Our productivity does need working out on some of our stuff. We are, yeah, the cows aren't working at full whack at the moment, which is not good for us in general because the cows tend to support the farm. So why they're not doing so well at the moment, I don't know. Their productivity is down to 54%. We need to get that back up because we are approaching winter. And as we're approaching winter, they do produce in winter, but not quite so much, I don't think. So, yeah, we need to make sure we can cover our costs on the farm. Which is what they do very well. Right, we are at 95% full, so we need to go and get our tractor. Drive this round. Of course, we'll need to go and tip this time, which will take a bit of time out of our availability. Oof. No. There we go. Should make it alongside. Hopefully before the end of this row. If not, what is that tractor doing? Whoa. Ah. That is something I didn't want to do. Never mind, we'll go round to the next. We'll clear that mess up in a minute. We'll head round to here. Where are you going? Okay. As long as you get under that spout, I don't mind. Not quite. Come on. There we go. Right. So now I can get restarted. That will sort everything out. Okay, 3 to the side is safe. Almost about halfway through this field. That's good. And there we go. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to set a hired worker doing some more of the field. While that's doing that, there we go. We are going to go and tip this. Anything like these little bits we've got to clean up, so that we don't lose any time, because time is of the essence, while we're doing this. Right. So that our hired work can keep going. Yeah, see, that has a lot of top straw from the soybeans on it. So I am intrigued to see if that has a first stage of fertilization when that gets ploughed or cultivated in. The only field we actually need to plough this time is the one that we have the corn on. But yeah, you can increase your entire crop yield by 150%, which is quite an increase just by doing the ploughing and all 3 stages of fertilization and the radishes. Which is, yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. And I love that in the game, that, you know, doing that does make a big difference. Right, so first we're going to go and tip some of this with our pigs, because our pigs are a long way from having enough food, and have been for a while, so I really want to give them some of this. And there's the pig pen. Yeah, there we go. So we'll tip some of that in. Wow, how much of this are they going to take? All of it? Yeah, all of it. How much pigs, corn? Wow, that's not even. That didn't even fill them for 6 days. An entire trailer full of corn. Wow. Well, keep them going for a while at least. But yeah, we're going to need more corn. We're going to need more of everything. So, yeah, we need to buy at least one more field, I think, in order to make sure we have enough just to do our animals. We should get most of another trailer off here, and we can make sure that the pigs are fully fed, but we are going to need another field of corn next season, because at the moment we have enough. Yeah, we might have enough to feed the pigs for half a year. Off this. because you fill the trough up for 6 days. So, but I don't know. That's gonna be tight. Certainly, the next trailer will go in there as well. We're going to need every little bit of corn off this field that we can get. Oh, he thinks he's finished, which was not the point of getting the harvester. Right. Oh, the hard work too. A little bit there, and we'll go and clean up this mess we created here. There we go. Didn't quite get over there for that. Right, so we need to get that last row up over there, and then we'll cut into that last bit over there. I realise I went over there and over there. So to our right, we're going to clear up this row, which is our last row from our last cutting, and then we're going to head over to the other side and get the rest of it. So I might. We're mid-autumn, so I have the rest of this game day and the next game day to get the radishes in. I might see if our combination setup, the coon seeding setup, does the radishes, because if it does, what we might do is get the Xerion on here next episode and have a play around with that, because we've not done that on camera at all. As far as, yeah, I don't think we've done anything with the Xerion on camera on this map, or on any map for that matter, but especially on this map where we have it. So yeah, we might have a play around with that. So we need its ploughing function. There we go. That's that done. I'm not sure if there are any missions on this map at all. There we go. Have this should be about a 35-minute long episode, I think, today. That will probably allow us to get everything harvested. Do I do muck spreading next time, or do I do... yeah, both of those are things that I really want to do. So I think we might do the muck spreading. I know I just a minute ago said we'll play with the Xerion, but no, I think we're going to do muck spreading. and go and do field 13 with the muck spreading, because that definitely needs that doing. And then we will play with the Xerion next time after that. So beginning of next week, when we start getting everything planting. Trying to remember if our other seeder requires cultivating first. Whoa. Yeah. Not going to get all of this in one go. So that's fine. Try. Just clear up the little bits. We're not going to get another trailer full. We're only going to get about half a trailer off this. So the pigs really have eaten a lot of corn. And we really are going to have to increase the amount of corn that we produce next season, I think. I can't go another season without having a field of corn, is the interesting thing. It's then a question of what do I plant in this field next time. Because I also want to do some sugar beet. Yeah, we don't really have enough. We're not really producing enough corn to do silage off it at the moment. I'm very tempted at the moment to sell off the silage equipment and use that money, because we have got a big silage harvester that we're not going to use this year, and it looks like we're not going to use next year either at the moment. And maybe, because those are quite expensive pieces of equipment, maybe buy a couple of fields with the money, and maybe a sugar beet harvester. Although I think the piece of equipment that I'm looking to get requires potatoes. I may have to tweak it. Can you get around? Yes, there we go. Alright, so just these last little bits. That we missed. Because we need every little bit we can get. Yeah, there's going to be about enough corn off this field to to feed the pigs until next season. Till the next time we can harvest corn. That is good, but also slightly worrying. Right, so we will turn off the harvester and fold up the header and put out our auger. So that we can do this. There we go. Right. All that really remains at this point is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.